And overall, I'm just curious what you think about the camp that you're having coming off last year, being able to build off that in this camp.
Yeah, on that play, just a good play call by coach. We executed, and it was a nice throw, I think, by Jordan on that one. And just going into year two, just a lot more comfortable. It's been a lot of fun coming in here, kind of knowing the system and getting to play, loosely.
Bill Huber.
Hey, Darius. Obviously you had a big day today, but was it a big day for you as far as, depth charts and roster decisions and all those things are coming up? Did you see it that way, or is it just another day of practice for you?
We're treating it like it's a game today, and I'm just trying to focus on what I can control. But I'm just trying to come out each day and, get better and, show that I'm trying to improve.
All right, media are still coming in the room. So if you guys have questions, please raise your hand. Ryan Wood, go ahead again.
Darius, what did you learn last year? Obviously, you had the unfortunate game in Detroit, but you're able to come back and have a pretty good camp. So what was the process like for you to kind of take your learning lessons and move forward from that and not let that derail you?
Yeah, I think, after that Detroit game, I faced a lot of adversity personally, and I had to just, overcome it, just growing, physically, mentally, emotionally, all that kind of stuff, and just learning to overcome and taking the offseason just to grow and come back and, be confident in my play and myself. And, I'm excited to show, what I do in practice, on the game field, hopefully.
Matt Schneidman.
Shep, how did you spend your off season during the pandemic? Where were you kind of locked down at, and what were some of the things you were trying to work on wherever you were?
Yeah, I was back home mostly in Blue Springs, Missouri, near Kansas City, and then I got out to California with my teammate from NDSU, Easton Stick. He plays quarterback for the Chargers, so we got to get a lot of work in together, which helped a lot. Just being with an NFL quarterback, but just try to improve really in all areas of my game. I think there's always room to get better, obviously, and focusing on receiver and punt return, kick return.
Jason Wilde.
Darius, you talked about the growth that you had. I'm wondering, guys don't ever want to say that they lost confidence, but the tough thing for you seemed to be that, you had the tough game and then you really didn't get an opportunity to redeem yourself. If you lost confidence, how did you get it back? And in what ways would you say you grew the most going through all that?
Yeah. Well, it's the NFL and it's a small margin for error. So, you can't really make those mistakes. And, I had to learn from that and grow and really just focus on, coming to practice each day and, watching these vets like, Aaron and Sadie's and Devontae and how they go to work and, whether they have a bad day or not, they're just, continue to be confident in themselves and make plays. So this offseason, I just tried to focus, a lot on, having that positive mentality. I did a lot of reading and just try to focus on, how can I be better and, what things I want to focus on going into year two.
Rob Domofsky.
Hey, Darius, those of us have been around here a while have seen a guy, make a mistake or not play like he wants to, and then they cut him loose and you never see him again. What did it mean to you that I did bring you back and that you did come back on the practice squad and that you didn't have to take your opportunity elsewhere?
Yeah, I was super grateful to the Packers organization for, the player personnel and the coaches, believing in me and giving me another opportunity to come back and, just like I said, believe in me and let me grow and learn from that. So, I'm just trying to, prove everybody that believes in me right.
Mike Spofford.
Hey, Darius, do you feel you're a better player right now than you were last year? And if so, in what ways do you think you're better? What more do you think you bring to the field now compared to last year?
Yeah, I definitely think I'm a better player. I think after the offseason, I wrote down a plan, figured out what I wanted to improve on. I think I've improved in areas as far as just beating man coverage at this level. It's a lot different from college. Last year being my first experience, guys are, faster, they have better technique. So learning about that and, taking lessons from Devontae, just improving overall, film study, whatever it may be, learning, how, Aaron wants things done in this offense. So, I feel a lot better about it now.
Bill Huber.
Hey, Shep, you were the ultimate long shot last year. Was there one of those moments where that you proved to yourself that you belonged, and did you need something similar in this camp too, or did you come in leaps and bounds ahead as far as confidence wise and your belonging here?
I feel like I always felt like I belonged. I just needed the opportunity, and that's how I felt coming into training camp last year. Obviously during the season having the bad game, that definitely was, frustrating. But I just want to show, like I said, that, I'm the player that everybody sees and, hears about and not the guy that, made the mistakes. I learned from him and trying to, grow and come back and, to show I'm the player that can make plays and, play in this league.
Jim Azarski.
Hey, Darius, when we've asked Goody and Matt about the receivers in general, they talk about they wanting to see consistency day in, day out. I guess I'm curious from your end, what does that mean? What have you been told in terms of you being consistent or what they want to see on that day-to-day basis to kind of make decisions?
Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking. I can't really control that, but I think just overall for receivers, they just want to see guys come in, play, mistake-free as far as, the mental side of things, do your job, execute, make the catches, and you got to make those 50-50 plays. That's what this league's about, being, a good receiver in this league. I mean, you watch 17 play on game day, he's making those plays, doing little things right, blocking. That's a huge part of his offense as well. I mean, you don't always have those big explosives that our running backs had last year without the receivers doing their part in the run game. So just, being a well-rounded receiver in the pass and blocking game, I think is what they want to see.
Matt Reynoldson.
Hey, Darius, did today, from a team standpoint, have a different feel to practice since you guys were in Lambeau and scrimmaging?
I think so. I mean, it's going to be our only opportunity to play, as a team in a preseason setting before we go to Minnesota. So I think guys are definitely amped up and locked in. It was definitely weird with no fans being there, but that's going to be what we have to get used to these first 2 weeks at least at home. So we'll see how it goes. But I think the guys were locked in and took it like a game-type atmosphere today.
Jason Wilde.
Hey, Shep, you talked about the touchdown. If that's a live, fully live period, is that still a touchdown? It looked like you looked it in and were ready to take a hit if it had been coming, but can you kind of take us through what might happen there otherwise?
Are you talking about the play at the end over the middle?
Yeah. Yes. Down the field.
I'm not sure if that would have been a touchdown or not. I couldn't tell. I know there was a safety coming at the end, so we would have to see him, but I would hope to, secure the catch and break a tackle and fall in the end zone. But let's go back and see it on film.